This video is all about masculine and feminine energy. Now this is just basically a short 5-minute video about what masculine and feminine energy even is and why is it important and why does it affect you, okay? Now, so if you can think of the basis of masculine and feminine energy as somewhat of the traits, okay? So it's just a series of traits. So in masculinity are traits like being ambitious, being a leader, being protective, being decisive, things like that, okay? Man, masculine. Men should be masculine, okay? Those positive traits which I just described should try to embody that. Then you have femininity on the other hand, yeah? Female, feminine. Females should strive to be more feminine, be proud of that femininity, okay? Now some of those traits would be things like being nurturing, supportive, caring, mothering, joyous, kind, supportive to the masculine energy, things like that. Try to embody those traits and be proud of it. Now, if you flip it around a little bit, what does a woman look like who's in a masculine energy? Well, her walls are up, she's overthinking situations, she's anxious, she feels like she has to lead, she has to protect herself, she needs to be the man. She steps into her masculine energy because there's a lack of masculinity around her. So she needs to step in that masculine role to be the leader and to be the protector. And it's not a good place for love to blossom, not at all, okay? And what's a man look like if he's in his feminine energy? He's very submissive and he's weak and he doesn't want to be the leader. He wants someone else to be the leader. He's not ambitious. He's very indecisive. He's unsure of himself and has low confidence. Not very attractive. When a man's really in his feminine energy, he's a single man because no one finds him attractive, or he's in a really abusive relationship. Okay, so there's some of the traits to really think about, and why does it affect everything? Okay. Now, you may have heard the saying opposites attract, okay? Now, attraction just isn't important in the start of the relationship. Attraction is important throughout the entire thing, the entire time you're together. And if it's a lifetime, that's great. But if it's a lifetime, what you really need to remember is the man should be masculine, the woman should be feminine. And when the man's in his masculine energy and the woman can be comfortably and feel safe in her feminine energy, then they get along really well, okay? There's no arguments. They get along like best friends. They get along and the relationship goes in the right pace, in the right direction successfully, and they're in love with each other, okay? So masculine and feminine energy plays a huge role in that, as well as communication, okay? When the woman feels she has to subconsciously or consciously be in her masculine energy, they butt heads like bulls because they both want to be the man, and they're both butting heads because they disagree with each other, and they're both trying to be the leader. Not very effective at all. Now they're butting heads a lot because the man's not in his masculine energy properly and he doesn't know how to put her in her feminine energy. Very important. Now, some of the common questions I get when it comes to masculinity and the man being the leader is, why does the man need to lead? Leaders are great. Being a leader is only a positive thing. If there's a leader in your life, that's a very positive thing. It's not negative at all on any level, okay? Some people get the term leader very confused with the term boss, or, they think a leader is someone who micromanages or bosses people around. No, a leader is someone who leads the relationship to success, not boss them. They're not a control freak, they're a leader. It's a very large difference. A leader is a good thing. If there's a true leader in your life, great. And one of the traits to being a great leader is taking responsibility. So if anything goes wrong in the relationship or anything happens which is a negative, he will take full responsibility for it. Full responsibility, because he can be a great leader. So if you're single right now, try to look for a guy who's in his masculine energy, or try to look for a girl who's in her feminine energy, okay? Or has the potential to do so without too much effort, okay? Look for those people. If you get the opposite, life's going to be very, very difficult for you, such as if you find a guy who refuses to take responsibility or is very emotionally immature and he's in his feminine energy, it's going to be very, almost impossible to have a relationship with that person. So choose wisely and realize that masculine and feminine energy plays a huge role in everything we do. Now, if you look around and probably have a think about it, you can probably picture a few couples who the relationship's not very good. The woman is very much in her masculine energy and the man's very much in his feminine energy, and the relationship isn't going great. They argue a lot, they're bossy, neither of them seem very happy, they probably haven't been intimate in a long time. There's a lot of issues, and a lot of that stems back to masculine and feminine energy. So have a think about it, and make sure if you have questions, hit me up. And as always, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, guys. I'm here to help.